recent years, Mongolia's urbanization, production, services, and economy have expanded. But the quality of surface and groundwater has deteriorated and depleted. This has negative impacts on ecosystems, human habitat, and health. Wastewater pollution is a big challenge in Ulaanbaatar's Tol River, into which tanneries and other raw material processing industries discharge over 30 kinds of chemical substances.
For us, water is the first ingredient in our beverages, and it is the long-term success of our business and the health of our consumers as well. We promise to return every drop of water we use to make our drinks.
Ulaanbaatar's central wastewater treatment plant receives more wastewater than it has the capacity to treat. The Mongolian parliament approved a revised water pollution fee law in 2019 based on a polluter pays model to gradually reduce wastewater pollution and encourage environmental sustainability. The revised model was developed under the 2030 Water Resources Group National Multi-Stakeholder Platform.
Since 2012 to 2017, during the 5 years' time, we had unsucceeded to implement water pollution fee law in Mongolia. We got some technical assistance from the Water Resources Group 2030, and who inspired by international best practices in many parts of the world, and who shared the good experiences from the overseas countries in Mongolia.
Revisions of the law now include extensive analysis of data on effluent discharge and a revised structure of fees to support revenue requirements. Measures to incentivize improvements in effluent quality were also considered.
Global water stress is increasing. We have a responsibility to lead by example, to protect our local water resources and to promote responsible water use and to help to access clean water for all.
A revised license and discharge permit for water and wastewater, applicable to all consumers in the city, now also details information disclosure requirements and provides a basis for the estimation of pollution fees.
According to our close cooperation between 2030 WRG and Ministry of Environment and Tourism of Mongolia, we finalized the Water Pollution Fee Law Amendment. Concept of Water Pollution Fee Law Amendment is based on polluter pay principle, and also water pollution fee is efficient economic tool to reducing chemical pollutants from the discharging wastewater, and also it's raising funds to operate and upgrade that wastewater treatment plants, and also it's the huge collaboration between our two organizations. And purpose of the amendment is how do we encourage the entities who are willing to install pre-treatment plant, who are willing to reducing chemical pollutants from the discharging wastewater. And also the public-private partnership is the key issue for the implementing water pollution fee law. Mongolia make that economic incentives for the entities who are installing environmentally friendly technologies their daily operation.
The results will lead to more effective wastewater treatment. Revenues collected will support operational expenses for the treatment plant. The team expects over 60 million cubic meters of wastewater to be avoided from being released into the Tol River. The water pollution fee law is a practical approach to implement the polluter pays principle. The 2030 Water Resources Group is already replicating similar approaches in other countries, such as in Kenya, for example, and plans to further replicate and scale this best practice in other geographies.